that's handy if you suck. Synth lead. It's extremely portable. You could fit it in your backpack. Totally pointless. There is a metronome on here. Wait, I have an idea. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Bone Zone. So this is the Yamaha PSS-A50. Mini synthesizer keyboard, kind of for beginners, but I think it's a lot of fun and I like to play around with it. And it's super portable. The keys are pretty small, but it's got a lot of cool sounds on it. It comes in at $99, which honestly, the piano sound alone is worth $99. And I'm not kidding. I think it's got a really good piano sound. It's actually got basically the same piano sound as my old piano. Probably at the time, I mean, I had it forever, but at the time it was probably, like $250 or something. So really cool that they fit that in here, and they fit a lot more sounds in it. So let me just give you a quick rundown on some of the features on this piano. It's organized really well. You got piano sounds, organ sounds, guitar sounds, bass sounds, string sounds, woodwind sounds, brass, synth lead, synth pad, and the drum and percussion sounds, which I think are really awesome. It does not have a sustain pedal. It does not have any effects. So if you do get this keyboard, I highly recommend cheating and getting a reverb pedal, because it's going to make the piano sound a lot better, because there is no onboard reverb or delay or anything like that. Just makes it sound a lot more usable, in my opinion. It has a sustain button, no sustain pedal, but a button, which you can click and then... So that works pretty well. It has motion effects, which are little modulations, which I'll get into a little bit later. Not too much, though, because I don't use them very much. It does have a phrase recorder. I think it's kind of pointless, though, so I'm probably not going to talk about that. Basically, you can just record, like, a little song, but it doesn't loop or anything. So you need a looper pedal for that. It has an arpeggiator, which is pretty cool. I don't really use that very much, but it does have it. I know a lot of people like that, and you can tap the tempo. You got the master volume right here, and you have a very convenient octave button. A really nice feature, in my opinion. The keyboard can be battery operated, or you can plug it in with a USB cord. I prefer to use a battery because it turns out the AA's last a really long time. I haven't had it run out of battery yet, so very efficient. It has a really nice little speaker on it. It does a really good job. It sounds good. It's got a pretty good It's got a pretty good range as far as frequencies go, and it's nice and loud. So good job there, Yamaha. Other than that, it's got a bunch of little features, but for the most part, this is a very basic keyboard, which I like, and it's got some fun sounds on it. Yeah, let's take a listen. Let's just look at the piano sound really quick. I think the piano sounds awesome. Again, totally worth the $99 asking price. So yeah, really nice and responsive. It's got nice dynamics to it and everything. Like I said, I think it sounds really good. It took me a little while to get used to this keyboard because the keys are really small in my hands. My hands are huge, so my hands are like bigger than the keyboard itself. But I got used to it. It just takes a little practice. If you're younger, obviously it'll be a little bit easier, if you got small hands. The amount of sounds on here, I want to say, is around 99, so right around 100 sounds on here. I'm not going to go through every single one. I did a separate video on that already, so you can go watch that if you want to see every single sound. I'm going to go through the sounds that I find useful. I would say most of the sounds in a realistic setting are not useful because they just sound kind of cheesy. It's a $99 keyboard, but there's probably, like 10 sounds on here that are really usable. So I'm going to go through a couple of those, and I'm going to do some looping, and I'm going to show you the drums. I think the drums are fantastic. So real quick, let me just show you some of the drum sounds. There is a crap ton of drum sounds. Again, look at my sounds video if you want to hear them all, but really powerful little drum machine. Not a drum machine, just drum sounds. There's actually two different drum kits on here. One's more acoustic and one's more electronic. Also really fun. So just some quick examples. My legs are getting tired. So just some quick examples there of a couple of the sounds in the drums. So let's loop a song. What do we say we do something with piano and the drums? How about an electro swing jazz song? And I'm going to make these all really quick. It's really just for sound examples. Okay, so that was a little example there of the piano with the drums. Yeah, like I said, really cool drum sound. Let's check out, I'm not going to remember what these are, the exact names, but the electric piano sounds pretty good. One quick note that I have on this thing, the sound differences with some of these sounds, the volume differences with some of the sounds are ridiculous. Like the piano is way louder than the electric piano. Just a little side note. Wish they would have done a little better on that, but you know what? If it was perfect, why would you get their more expensive pianos? Honestly, I'm still happy with the thing. Anyways, I'm going to keep screwing around with sounds. really nice electric piano sound there. The range on it isn't the best, but listen for yourself. I'll let you decide. So yeah, that's a pretty cool sound. Let's find another good sound in here. And do not worry, there's plenty of cheesy sounds that if you like the cheese ball sound of them, they are here. And there is plenty of them. If I was going for a certain sound, I might use something like that, but let me find a little more useful one. There's some organ sounds, not my favorite, but this is the one I would use if I were to use it in a song. All right, that's that's an organ sound there. A couple of different ones in there, but I'm focusing on the ones I like. The guitars are actually pretty good. I actually like them all right. I actually enjoy that one a little more than I say. But that's one guitar. There's a pretty good I guess that's like a 12-string guitar. A little jazz guitar. That's way better with like a loop. So let's do a little jazz song. epic guitar. Very cool. Let's go to the bass sounds. There's a couple of really good bass sounds on here. Once you get used to it, it's got a nice clean look to it.